Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Russ back again with some more Madden 19 Ultimate Team. This is episode number 38. In the previous episode, we ended up getting another win. There's still no changes to the squad. There's going to be some episodes where you guys see no changes, kind of upcoming. Because I'm trying to play more games, and therefore I'm playing more series of games with the same team. That's really what it is. So you guys will see more episodes where there just aren't as many upgrades, because I have had a lot of episodes where I have like 5, 6, or even 7 upgrades between games. So, it's a little bit too much, a little bit over the top. So just to kind of break that cycle, you guys will see some games where the team is the same and I don't got to talk about a bunch of upgrades. So this game, man, this was an interesting game. This guy played really, really good defense. And I mean really good defense. He had me in a box pretty much most of the game. Not in a box completely, I ended up breaking through, punching a couple holes in the box where I was able to score a couple points, man. But this dude definitely had a lot better defense than what we've been seeing recently. This guy's team is pretty good. We've actually been getting the better end of the matchmaking recently, or the matchmaking stick, if you will. But that's partly because our team's getting better, and also because I think our tier right now, we're not that high in the tiers. We ended up dropping one earlier. So, I'm not sure where we're in right now. Maybe All-Pro or All-Pro second or Pro first. I'm not sure what it is. A third and goal right here, man. Early in this game, like I said, he played really good defense, but we were able to get to the goal line. And unfortunately, again, we cannot score on the fucking goal line. Seems like I'm constantly taking field goals, and I know eventually it's going to bite me in the ass, and I'm going to face somebody that can run the ball really efficiently and can pass the ball like crazy, and I'm just going to get fucked taking all these field goals. I need to be able to find the end zone on a lot of these like red zone trips that I take. But this guy starts out on offense running a lot of plays I'm familiar with that I've seen a lot of those 4 verts and posts, stuff like that. 1st and 10 from the 40. There it is. The deep post beats everybody, beats my safety, beats my corner. And I was like, okay, here we go again. Here's the typical shit. Here's the post. Here's all the fucking shit that we always see, man. You guys know what I'm talking about. Those games where you just play the games where basically you just fight posts all game long in Mike Vick. That's what it was doing. It was Mike Vick and posts. It was a lot of fun. Not really. But 7-3 to start this game. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. I definitely don't count myself out. This dude just played super aggressive, man. 4 for 6 for 77 yards. So a pretty decent start with Otto Graham. We hit the outright right there. We're at 35. So just like that, we're in field goal range. I don't want to take another field goal, but I misread a play, man. He brings his corner all the way in, and I tried to chuck it up to Tyreek Hill. I threw it up too early. If I would have waited maybe a couple more seconds, I could have at least led the ball way, way better than I did. Instead, it gets picked by Rod Woodson. And I can't be giving up possessions against this team with this guy, with this defense. It's just not smart. And this guy's offense ain't too shabby either. Like I said, he ran a lot of posts. He ran a lot of plays that, the community's familiar with. But that's not to say that this dude straight up wasn't good. He made the right reads. And he ran other plays, too. He wasn't like just a one-play dude. But the plays that he did hit me for the most yards end up being, the posts and stuff like that. And I've been covering them pretty well. It's just he had some players that were pretty damn fast. I can't remember who it was, or we'll see him later. But there was a couple guys that just kept beating Jalen Ramsey, which isn't surprising. But anyway, on our next drive, 45 seconds left. Only down by 7 right now. If we get in field goal range, we make it a 4-point game. It's still one possession. Obviously, we want the touchdown. But this dude's defense, like I said, it was aggressive, man. I guess that's probably the word to use, because he sent a lot of blitzes, and that's really all he did. He sent a ton of blitzes, did not ever run coverage. You see my defense, it's a lot of coverage. It's just cover 3, 4-man rush, classic NFL defense, just, kind of bend, don't break type defense. This dude was like, if you hit me for a big play, okay, it's not going to happen all that often, because I'm rushing 7 at you every fucking time. Or it seems like 7. This guy is, I don't know if it was his D lineman and his linebackers overall or something. Maybe that was it. I don't know. His team was pretty damn good. It was like 399s as his top 3, but I don't think it was game-breaking good, so I don't think it was that. I think it was just the blitzes he was sending and the amount of people he was sending. But ultimately, man, on that drive, we end up having to settle for the field goal, which is fine. It just sucks that we don't get the ball back at half. He ends up running out of bounds with Michael Vick at the end of half. Doesn't end up getting anything with the remaining seconds, luckily for us. So we got our field goal, and right now we're just trying to make a stop. That's the ultimate thing. That's what we're trying to do. He has Tony Gonzalez and Rob Gronkowski, a receiver. This dude, he had some formations where he wanted to run the ball. Luckily, we were able to stop him, but then he goes back to these post plays and the 4 verts. And, these plays that he knows how to read, man. You know, just the level type plays where you have somebody running a drag, somebody running the middle, somebody running deep, where he always has a read. And when you can chuck it that fucking far, 50 yards in the air across the field, I don't know what to do. I was just getting my ass kicked, man. That was bad. We just no pressure at all. That's another thing. We're just getting no pressure whatsoever. I'm honestly just thinking about going like 4-3-4 linebackers in a 4 or 3-4 D linemen in a 4-3 scheme, just so I can have the block shed, just so I stop the run. Because no matter who I have, it doesn't matter. I cannot pressure the quarterback. The only guy that gets sacks is Frank Clark, and it's like Frank Clark doesn't just dominate. He's a 91. He's never gonna dominate or anything like that. So my D line, I just need them to stop the run, and I don't know, man. We're just giving up huge plays, and I'm rambling over here. But 17-6 at this point. We're putting together another drive. This guy has not really shut us down, dude. We've been moving. We have not been able to capitalize. We can't get the touchdown. That's the big thing right now. 3rd and goal. We end up getting a huge play from Todd Gurley, I think it was. And, you know, 3rd and goal from the 10 ends up being 4th and goal from the 21. And another field goal. Damn it. I'm tired of taking these fucking field goals. I'm really getting pissed, dude. I cannot score on the fucking goal line. And then that looked just like the run from yesterday's video. Or was it? No, yesterday, 2 days ago? I don't know. A couple episodes ago. The first game with Todd Gurley. We ended up having a run very similar to that. This guy does it with Ricky Williams. And this game got wow, I can't talk. This game got out of hand in a hurry. 24-9. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's too far out of reach, 2 scores, but this guy's defense was aggressive as fuck, and I was scraping together stuff on the last drive, man. There was not much for me to do at this point. I end up, you know, putting together another drive. I end up getting into field goal range again, but you'll see what happens here shortly. This dude, he was good. You know, I'll give him props for sure. His defense was tough. It was really hard to get past right there. He almost baits me. Probably should have baited me. Ultimately, my receivers just couldn't really break off for any huge plays. You know, my receivers are really possession receivers. They're not really going to break open, and you could definitely see it in this game. This guy's corners and everything was just too much. 4th and 19, just man coverage. You guys can see Tyreek Hill is just, it's glue. I mean, there was no chance for me right there. That's probably the best route I could have ran to try to get 4th and 19. Just an out route, a timing out route. I think I timed it perfectly, but his corners were just too good, man. They were on top of my receivers. When I get stuck to having to pass the ball, it ain't good. Because Todd Gurley's been carrying our offense this game. He pretty much got shut down, even though he was honestly responsible for probably our best plays of the game. I know our longest play went to him. But at this point, the game is pretty much over. You know, 24-9, if I can get a pick or something, you know, whatever. But I'm just kind of pissed at this point. I was really mad when I was playing this game. I wasn't really trying all that hard. I wasn't manning anybody up to stop this play that he just kept running. And honestly, I was just conceding defeat. I thought maybe this dude would just go ahead and run the clock out, but instead, he decides to keep running plays, and, you know, I don't mind it, I guess. This is something I don't do. I don't run extra plays at the end of the game for no reason. It's just wasted time. You know, every second you waste on the earth is another second you're not going to get back. I would just rather not spend it trying to put up some garbage time points, but this dude, he does, man. I mean, I genuinely tried to stop him on the last couple plays, too, and I end up giving up a 4-vert seam route, but he ends up getting in again. 31-9, just inflating the score at this point. This loss was not that bad. Not as bad as the score indicates. This guy was just better than me. His team was better than mine. That's not an excuse. That's just, you know, me. I state that too much. You know what? I need to quit saying that. It doesn't matter that his team's better than mine. This dude was just straight up better than me, man. He beat me. 31-9 ends up being the final. Just a middle finger to this dude for this. I mean, you know, I could do without this. I understand it, I guess. No, you know what? I don't. That's something that I have done in the past, though, but this guy had his own feelings about me, apparently. But this game did not go that well. Obviously, I have been posting a lot of wins recently, and we get brought back down to earth with a solid L, man. You know, this was legit. This dude played good. Like I said, really good defense, tough defense. I couldn't really get past it. When I get pressured, I think I can get past it pretty decently, but when my receivers just can't get open and can't separate, there's just nothing I can really do, you know. I only have so much time in the pocket. So 31-9, as I said, 14 points. Or 10, 14, and 7 in the second, third, and fourth quarter, and we just put up 3. I need to quit fucking kicking field goals, man. I'm so sick of it. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video nonetheless. Sorry it's an L, but you know what? I post L's every once in a while, man. I ain't afraid to show it. It is what it is. I'll take my L's like a man. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and as always, I'm out. Peace.